So guys, what we're going to do this afternoon, we are going to be looking at making, this is a story stick. Okay, now story sticks are used to record a story, but like you would normally record a story by writing it down, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Or maybe recording it through a microphone if you were telling a story or something like that. This is a different way of recording a story. So you're using a stick. You start off with just a stick, and you can use any old stick that you found outside to do it. And what you do is you tie, boys, you tie things onto it, okay, that are meaningful to you. So something that's important to you can be tied on there. So for instance, this one has got a bit of, that's a piece of my guitar on there.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's one of the keys at the end that you use for tuning the strings up, yeah? It's also got a little piece of one of my old necklaces, because I quite often wear these bead necklaces, like I've got this one on here. That's an old bit of my bead necklace. And then it's got an old nut from my garage, because I do quite a lot of fiddling about with those kind of things. So I've got one of those in. I've also got, I don't know whether you can see, I've got a little drawing of some waves on there, because I used to live by the sea. Okay, so I've put a little picture of some waves on there because I used to live there. And I've also got, boys, down this end, I've got some spirals on there as well, just because I love spirals.
I like spirals.
Well, I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to give you a stick in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, now because we're all working on this table, you're going to need to be careful with these sticks. We're starting our story off. Now it could be your legend, it could be an entirely different story. So I'm just going to start off by doing I'm going to do some more waves actually, because I'm in a really coastal mood at the moment. Have you guys used these Sharpies before?
Yeah. Yeah, remember in Greenland when we were doing kite? No, yeah.
So the Sharpie pens are permanent pens, which mean they will stain your clothes if they get on your clothes, okay? So try not to.
Do they wash your face?
Yeah.
Colour just to fill those in.
That'd be good, because then you can see the different things on that.
You can. So I want you to have a little think about doing some designs. It's quite nice if you do designs that go all the way. But what I'm actually going to do on this one, now I've only got one of these pens, so you're going to have to share this.
What is that?
Okay, it's a white one.
Oh, I got that. Okay.
So I'm going to do some little dots on there as well.
I get what we're doing.
So there we go.
How many people?
Just like that. One last bit. Okay, so there's my waves. Yep. So some pens there. Some pens down there. When you're ready.
I'll give you mine. Mine's got a different shade. I'll give you mine. My stick.
If you want to do your legends, you can.
Mine's got a shade in that one.
It's worth having a sheet of paper for these guys. You can't remember.
I can't think of any.
You could just, if you wanted to, you could just do it about something that you like.
I'm just doing it.
I don't know what to do. I know what to do, but I don't know what.
That's what I thought. Why did you tell me your story?
Purple.
That's alright. It's just because it's a really dark blue.
You can even use light green between them.
This is why. So what happens in the beginning of your story? What about do you want to do?
It won't come out as yellow, maybe.
Oh, can somebody pass me the blue down there?
That was the camera.
Stu, is that your mother? And Giovanni's off. Is that your mother?
Is that a compliment to me or to you?
Now, on your story stick, as time goes by, you can add different things to it, okay? And one great way of doing that you can see that I've done here is to tie loads of rope and string and twine and raffia and stuff like that around it.
It looks good like that.
Yeah, it does, and you can hang little things off
Makes it
those.
stand out.
Okay, so what we're going to do, well, I'm going to use some quite drab brown twine and put it on mine. What you need to do, and this is quite a fiddly bit, so you guys are going to have to concentrate, is you need to get it nice and tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop
I've got shoelaces.
and tie a double knot first of all. Okay. Now, if you guys have a little bit of trouble with that, don't worry, we'll give you a hand. But then what I'm going to do, this is where you've got to be careful because there's a lot of potential to bang somebody on the nose. Never a good thing, is it? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start wrapping that round. But each time I wrap it round, I'm going to make sure it's as tight as it possibly can be. Okay, and then when I've got, oh, I'm going to do one more time round, and then I'm going to tie those two ends together. Okay, nice and tight, because if it's loose, obviously it's going to slip off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that bit's nice and tight. Now I might think, oh, actually, I want to use a little piece of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll be able to feed a piece of thread through there. Okay, so I'm going to take, ooh, got some nice green thread there. I'm going to tie that on and feed that through my little bead. If the string's a bit fiddly, we've also got some elastic bands that you can just wrap round your stick as well. So I've got a box here, look. It's got loads of different coloured elastic bands in. Yeah, that'd be great actually. Do you want to pick one out for me? Bit of twist, loop it over again. Okay, so gradually you can start filling your story stick up with loads of bits of string. You could probably have, well, start off with one of those beads and we'll see how many we've got if you want to use one of those. Okay, there's loads and loads of elastic bands in there, and I'll bring out a few other things that you can start tying on as well. Okay, all right. We'll make sure everybody has a go with it, don't worry. Yeah.
Where'd you get the rope from?
Do you want some of this? No problem.
Nice.
Guys, let's double check. I've got some really thin string there. So if you wanted to have more than one bead.
Right in the hardest.
Can I see your design, please? I love mine.
I'm taking this home.
Thinner there, nice, isn't it? 15 minutes. Or do you need to?
Oh no, yeah, I just think the time is, yeah.
Oh, can we carry on, please?
At push, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just wondering, have we got time? Because there's loads of leaves floating around the playground. So they can even...
Right, 10.
I've still got half.
Do you make that?
Yeah, you say
No,
not the big ones. Yeah, you need to take one of the small ones.
Wait, you know this? Wait, which one I can't get it
Oh,
round.
Margarita.
It's too long. I can't get my elastic band round.
Take it on.
Are they all stuck on yet?
No, that's why I'm using the elastic band.
What you need to do, I'll tell you what we'll do. If you can, I think we should tie it all with this.
Yeah, that's what I tried. I can't get it round.
So if you hold them all
Now
there.
the electric band.
Let's go get your coat back on the
That's mine.
There you go. Let's trim those ends off.
It's still moving, but it should be.
Okay, we probably need another piece on then.
Maybe some of that thing.
That's me.
Yeah, maybe.
You want some green bags?
You alright, guys?
Yeah. We did it. My dad was near the
Careful with that end though.
Mum was really good.
That's great.
Guys, go sit down if you've got your bags.
I'll show you that.
How you guys getting? Nice work with your bauble.
That's Miss Taylor's. Oh, my blue pen. Oh, I didn't put it in this. Thank you for
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Bet you're gonna come and visit us again.